Hello from the Netherlands. As Darian introduced, my name is Özlem Atol and representing the Maastricht University team on behalf of Darian and Denise. And I'm going to present our step-by-step approach that our challenge utilize. And we're going to go in deep what kind of skills we need, and that challenge will be actually helping young people, enhancing, and what kind of concepts we use in our design of the challenge. Next slide, please. Before diving into approach, that I want to restate the aim that can be found in the heart of the design of the challenge and learning outcomes of the challenge that are addressed in each step of our design. So basically, Circular City Challenge aims to provide young people with a platform that amplifying their voices to encourage them to become circularity ambassadors by stepping forward with their ideas addressing sustainability issues in their cities. And our intended learning outcomes of the challenge relevant to educators and potential facilitators or local governance are the gaining basic understanding of circularity and circular economy within complex urban production consumption systems. And the second one is being empowered to think critically and systematically and encouraging them to reflect on how to assess information better and challenge unsustainability. And the third one is developing competencies related to project management, teamwork, communication, digital information, data literacy, problem solving, and social responsibility. Next slide, please. So why Circular Cities is in the heart of the challenge, or let's say in the competition? It is a hot topic and providing really promising approach to collaboratively respond to climate action. So literature shows that Circular Cities has been offering a way to experiment with urban circular actions to address the problems in sustainable development. And existing examples, which are currently limited, show that within urban circular development, an emphasis is needed on creating fair procedures, aiming at fair outcomes for everyone. So specifically, these findings show the criticality of enhancements of citizens' competencies, that we are targeting young people competencies in several different ways of thinking allocated under circular thinking. The first one, critical thinking, for recognizing urban problems caused by linear approaches. The second one, system thinking, for identifying related actors in the problem and the solution. The third one, pluralistic thinking, for creating fair procedures and outcomes for experimenting with urban circular actions. The next slide, please. Thank you. So the challenge provides a ready package that includes 5-step instruction manual designed especially for young people, called Logbook. I think Denise is also introducing the links to access to those logbook and guidebook, so you can check along. And the second one is for teachers and facilitators, called Guidebook. You will be hearing from me that I keep saying teachers and facilitators because this competition could be for anyone who are working with young people, not only in the informal education systems, but as well as informal education systems. And the third item is the toolkit that provided online. So the first one, Logbook, is designed for young participants to keep a diary of their preparation for the competition in a systematic manner, following the steps. And the second item, the guidebook, is an indispensable tool for teachers and facilitators who want to help young people develop that skills that I introduced in the previous slides. So we can go with the steps. So the logbook and the guidebook are divided into 5 steps, and they follow the same order for the easy coverage. The first step provides a brief introduction to climate challenge and 6 urban circular actions to mitigate the effect of climate change. Also provides a brief instruction manual on how to use the logbook for young people. And the guidebook basically follows the same content with extra nuance in how to help young people in exploring the knowledge. So the second step, encourage young people to ask critical questions to identify the sustainability questions. For example, those questions are, where do you encounter waste? Where do you see an overuse of resources? What bothers you the most? So we are asking them to identify the problem, and the guidebook responding to that provides tips and tricks in helping young people and encouraging them to critically thinking and in the team working collaboratively defining the problem. And the third step challenges young people to explore the system around the issue that they defined, and they need to define the actors who are affected by the issue and who is the one contributing to the issue. So simultaneously, guidebook guides facilitators to help their students, young people, in system thinking and actors mapping. And every step has their own QR code. Maybe you can see by following the link that is provided for extra inspiration in supporting young people. Going on with the fourth step, encourages young people to imagine a better way, rewrite the rules and reshape the system by asking themselves where the change is possible and how the change is possible. Actually, building on the system mapping that they did in the previous step, this step is encouraging them to go further and find the right people that would potentially contribute into solution. So simultaneously, guidebook provides tips and tricks in supporting young people in pluralistic thinking and networking, which will be needed to achieve this step. And the next step, step 5, leads young people creatively to think and design their circular idea, responding to defined challenges in 2 ways. The first one is it can be a real-world project, and the second one, an action plan. So for this step, facilitators can utilize the guidebook to help young people in creative thinking, to actualizing their ideas, in presenting their ideas. And finally, the last step invites students to share and submit their ideas to the competition. And basically, this is the technical steps that they need to follow in preparation for their final project before submitting. And also, there are some steps how to submit it in advance. Also, as well as Logbook has QR codes to connect students with the toolkit that we provided online. So it will be easy access to that knowledge and tools.